Hey, hi everyone. In this particular lecture, we are going to learn about that how to send plain text response in Node.js HTTP module, right? So this is the simplest way to send a response to a client, and basically it is perfect for learning how the server actually works, right? So what is this plain text response first? Well, basically a plain text response means sending a raw data to the browser, which means that without any HTML, JSON or any special formatting, we are just sending a raw text to see that how the server is working, right? So let's start with the basics, right? So we will first take const HTTP equals to, we will require the HTTP module from the Node.js, right? Inside this we'll write HTTP like this. After that we will create a server with the help of create server method, right? So HTTP dot create server, put the bracket here. Inside this we will create an arrow function like this. Got it? Inside this we will write request comma response, right? Now we will store this particular server inside a variable that is const server like this. Got it? Now after doing this we will actually start the server on a particular port which we will mention, so that we can see, or we can get all the request and response, right? So we will write that server dot listen, like I want my server to get listen on the port number 3000, right? And after that we can also give a callback function if you wish. Why is that just showing me this much recommendation? Console, oh sorry, not like this. We will first create a callback function like this, and inside this we'll write console dot log, put the bracket here, and inside this we'll write our server started at port 3000, right? Like this. So whenever the server will get a start, it will show me this particular line of statement, right? Which is our server started at port 3000. Got it? I hope you find it easy, right? Now let's first start the server, right? So I will just save it and go to the terminal. Here I will write node script.js, right? Script.js, why? Because this is the main file in which our code is written, right? Now I will press enter, and you can see the server has started. And when the server gets successfully started, we get this line. That's why we have we are getting this, our server started at port 3000, like this. I hope you understood this concept till now, right? Now for sending a raw data to the server or the user, right, from the server side to the root user, we first write what? We write response dot write, and inside this we give 200 code comma, and then here we will mention the content type, right? So let me just make it a little bit smaller like this, right? So here we will write basically content, oh sorry, content, and then put the dash, and then in the capital TYPE, right? After that put a colon here, and then what is the type of the data that you are sending. Since I'm going to send a plain text, right? So that's why the content type will be text slash plain, right? Text slash plain, this is what we write. I think I have done some mistake here. Yes, okay, sorry, I'm really sorry. This should not be here, this should be here, right? That was a typo. So content type is what? Text slash plain, like this. Now after doing this we will write response.end, and inside of this we will give our data, that is, let's say hello, this is a plain text response from server, right? Now after this we need to just save it, right? And just since we want to save all this, right, so let's restart our server node script.js and press enter. After pressing enter, you can see our server has started again. We will go to the terminal, sorry, to the browser. Here we will write localhost 3000, and after pressing enter, let's see. Okay, we are not getting anything. Is there any problem? Server has started. Now let's see that what's the problem here. Okay, that should be right head basically, right head, because in the response, basically in the head of the response, we are sending something, right? So that should be right head. Just save it. And now if I go here and check, will it work again or it will show a error again? Okay, it is showing the error again. Not because I have done mistake, because I need to restart the server, right? Node script.js, press enter. Our server has started. Now let's restart it, and you can see I'm getting the response here, right? So that should be hello. This is a plain text response from server, right? So this is how actually we can send a plain text as a response with the help of the HTTP module. Got it? Now let's talk about something, right? Is that why we set the content type, right? Why did we set this content type? Well, if you don't set the content type, right, so there are the chances that your browser may guess the type incorrectly. That's why we have already said that the set to the browser that our content type is going to be a plain text. That's it, right? This 200 is a status code, right? So don't worry about that. uh, After that, if you have not given this content type, in that case browser may also render the output in some different form. So if we don't want these kind of thing to happen, this is the common and suggested method to use this, right? Always define your content type before sending the response, right? So I hope you understood the concept very clearly. This is how we can send the plain text response to the uh, client side with the help of the response.end and the response.write it, right? I hope you get it. Thank you so much for watching. We will meet in the next video very soon. Till then, goodbye.